Good morning on this Easter Sunday, recreational Sunday. My name is Roslyn Roxy Jenkins, they call me. So, welcome to another edition of Home Cooking Done Roxy. We are going to get into about 3 different things right now, or maybe 4. So, for Easter Sunday, it's what we normally call it. I'm going to be making homemade banana pudding, a pork shoulder, and a ham. So instead of buying the whole ham with the, let me see if I can move this, the whole ham like most people do because they have big families, I just purchased, it's a Smith ham already sliced. It's called Anytime ham. So it's already pre-sliced, as you can see. You see it's already sliced. This is how the slices look. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have any brown sugar, but what I do have is pineapple juice that I'll kind of keep on hand lately. I'm gonna drench this in pineapple juice. Because it's not sweet, it's just a regular ham. That's it. I'm gonna drench it in pineapple juice. I'm not gonna put I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar, but not a lot. Like a tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of sugar. The reason why I'm gonna do that is because it's only 2 of us here. And eventually, I'm gonna use the ham to make sandwiches or cut it up in some meat, like some beans or something. So I don't want it to be too sweet because I'm not smoking it. So I'm getting my sugar. 1 tablespoon, like I said. See the tablespoon? And I'm going to put it in the juice and a little bit over the ham. And that's it. That's it. I'm not going to cover it. I'm going to let it cook just like this. So what I want you to know is, because a lot of people say, oh, I got to cook my ham. The ham is basically cooked. When they smoke it, they cook it. This is how the ham looks. Ham is cooked. It's not raw. It's cooked. What you're doing is adding in flavor for you and your family. And you're warming it up and making it hot. So I'm basting it now just in the pineapple juice and sugar. That's all I'm doing right now. Because that's what I like, pineapple. You give it a little sweetness. And a different little flavor. So, I set my oven to 350 degrees. It normally takes about 30 to 45 minutes for this juice to get in real good. So, we're going to just go ahead and slide this on in the oven. Just like so. Okay, the next thing I want you to see is I got a picnic ham, which is a pork shoulder. I've already seasoned it. First I cleaned it, washed it off in 1 cup of vinegar, and then I put garlic. I put some slits here between the fat and inserted little pieces of garlic mince. I also did the same to the back part. So this has been already sitting for about 20 minutes. I want this to stay sitting so that it can continue to season while the ham is cooking. Once the ham is ready, then I'll stick this in the oven because I want the seasoning to soak in to the meat. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on top of it before I bake it, but we'll get to that. We'll get into that in a few minutes. Let me put my sugar back. Once again, this is Home Cooking Done Roxy. We're doing ham. We're doing pork shoulder. We're doing macaroni and cheese. Already got my water boiling. It's 3 cups of water. I'm going to add some oil. You only need like a tablespoon, which that's all that was left in here. You could do a teaspoon. You don't have to do a teaspoon. And then I'm going to put some salt. Tablespoon of salt. That's all you need. And that's to help it not stick. We're gonna give it a quick stir. It's already boiling because I had turned it on before. So you don't want to add your noodles until your elbows, or use elbows. If you like larger noodles, that's fine. You could use larger noodles. You could use, most people use elbows. If you don't like elbows, you could use the larger noodles, the pinwheels, not pinwheels, the seashells, what else people like to use? Yeah, the pins, the long ones. I don't think they call pins. But anyway, the big noodles. Let's just say large noodles. So, like I say, you don't want to. You can see the steam coming from my pot. You do not at all add noodles until the water is boiling. Boiling, boiling, boiling. And my water is boiling, so I can go ahead and add my noodles. I got it kind of high because I want to go kind of fast, and I'm not leaving the kitchen. If you're gonna be walking away, you need to put your heat on medium, not high. If you're gonna be right there, then you could do high, because you have to constantly stir. I only got one box, which is 1 pound, is what I'm making today. Welcome to another edition of Home Cooking Done Roxy. And now we're finna get into this banana pudding, okay? Oh, for my vegetable today, I'm doing cabbage. Okay, so the whole world is under quarantine at this time. I didn't want to go to Publix yesterday because I had a lot going on in my life. And I still got a lot going on. So today, I'm gonna make cabbage. So what I did was, I'm feeling lazy. I brought the angel hair coleslaw. I brought 2 bags of this. People always peel off the green leaves for the cabbage. So I got a bunch of green leaves for the cabbage that I'm gonna have to cut up myself. So I'm gonna cut this up. This is what I'm gonna cook first because it takes this longer to get tender because they're a little tough. And then I will stir in my regular cabbage. I'm gonna use bacon fat to cook my cabbage. Okay, so you know about my cabbage. So let's get into this banana pudding. I'm not making a lot this year. I'm only making a little bit. Like I told you, it's not a lot of us up in here, and it don't make sense for me to make a lot of food. My noodles boiling. I'm getting my bananas. My bananas. So I'm gonna use about 4 bananas to make my banana pudding. That's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use 4 bananas. See, 4 large bananas. And like I told you, if you're gonna make the macaroni and cheese and you're gonna cook it on high, you gotta stay close to it because you gotta keep stirring it, else it will stick a little bit to the bottom because of the, even though you added the salt and the oil, because you got it on such high heat, you still gotta stir it because you got it on high. If you had it on medium, you wouldn't have to stir it as much. But I'm cooking it on high because I want to do a lot of things today with you guys, because I have not done a video in a while. So I'm trying to not catch up, but give you something to do. Give myself something to do while you watch me. I know you got plenty to do. So we're gonna start with the bananas. I'm gonna show you how to make the homemade pudding. I'm gonna do all that with you. So just slice the bananas, not too thick. Thin is a little thin, but not too thin, okay? We like bananas, but not as much as we like the cookies. So just slice your bananas as so. For the banana pudding, you need because I'm not making a lot and I got a lot of cookies. A half a cup of sugar, teaspoon of vanilla, or you could use banana flavoring. You don't have to use vanilla. Most people use vanilla flavoring because they call it vanilla pudding, but it's not vanilla pudding. It's actually banana pudding. So instead of what I use banana flavoring. It help. It don't help. I just like the banana flavoring better because it's banana pudding with vanilla wafers. But we still got fresh bananas, right? So why not use banana flavoring? But if you, like most people, always have vanilla flavoring, just use vanilla. You don't have to do what I do. I'm just giving you some tips of what I do. Because you're going to see me do something different, and I don't want you to be caught off guard that I did banana flavoring instead of vanilla. I do banana because I'm using bananas and I like bananas. We like bananas. Everybody makes it different. So we're going to cut up our last banana. And before we do that, we're going to stir our noodles again. They're not done yet, of course, but they're getting there. So I'm cutting up my bananas. I'm gonna practice editing this video because it's super long. It's gonna be super long today. I'm gonna try it. Take those little veins off. Those things taste funny. Okay. We're gonna use okay, so let me tell you what my recipe is again. So I use a half a cup of sugar, 4 egg yolks, because I don't make the meringue. The reason why we separate it is because the white part, which I forgot what it's called. It don't go in there. Only the yolks. Only the yolks. Only the yolks. Really? Okay. So I'm gonna pour this. I got my cookies, my vanilla wafers. I brought the family size. My family get on me because sometimes I use the cheap cookies. It tastes the same. It's just a different brand, cheaper price. People say, oh, Nabisco tastes better. Listen, when you go to people's house or you buy stuff from banana pudding from people, businesses, you don't know what cookies they use, but you still be buying it. So don't chastise people on what they buy or what they use, because you don't know they budget. Budget. Some people spend all their money on clothes and shoes and go cheap on food or ketchup, condiments, restaurants. Everybody don't eat out. Some people can't afford it. Some people just think it's not necessary. I think it's necessary. Not because you want to know how other people live, but because sometimes you work so hard and do so much at home for your family that you need to treat yourself. You need someone to ask you, ma'am, can I help you? What is it that you need? What you like? You know, stuff like that. You need to be pampered yourself. Because sometimes your family forget to remind you how special you are. And then sometimes they do tell you, but at the same time, you need a stranger to say this to do it too. I don't know what they be talking about, but I don't think these cookies are as thick as they used to be. I think they're a little thinner now. Okay. So I layered bananas on the bottom. Cookies on the top. It's like a cake. The fruit always on the inside, except for upside down pineapple cake. The fruit is always on the inside, and the cake on the outside. Right? Okay. Sit that over there. Sorry, our noodles again. They're still not done. Welcome to another edition of Home Cooking Done Roxy. Easter edition. This is a special Easter edition. That's my milk. My pot that I'm gonna use. I should use a bigger one, but we're gonna go with what we have. 1 can of evaporated milk. You're gonna put this on low heat. Low. This you have to put on low heat, because if you put it on high, it'll cook your eggs. And you don't want your eggs to cook. That you don't want. At all. And remember, I told you that I use banana flavoring. So this is my banana flavoring. Teaspoon. Teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. It's my pork choked over them. Remember I told you a half cup of sugar. So, half a cup. Half a cup of sugar. So why you gotta use so much sugar if the bananas and the cookies are sweet? Because the milk is not. That's why. And not only that, it's flavoring in it, so you gotta give it flavor. Because we're making homemade pudding now. It's not instant pudding, it's homemade pudding. So with homemade pudding, you have to have your own flavoring, your own sugar, your milk. And stuff like that. So I gotta get my 3 eggs. I say 4 in the beginning because the reason why I always say 4 is because sometimes you mess up. And when I say mess up, I mean like when you crack the eggs, you have to separate them yourself. And sometimes the yolk may bust before you separate it. And that's why I say always get 4. I use 3 yolks. So we're gonna get into that now. I got 3. Uh-oh. Okay. 3. You still can't see, huh? That's okay. Ah! I just messed up. So I have a measuring cup that I'm using. I was going to use the bag to put the meringue part in, because I don't make the meringue. And I was going to put the yolk in the cup, but it didn't work out that way. It's okay, I got a bowl now, because you got to use the shells to get it all. Let me see. I'm trying to adjust it as much as I can so you can see. And it's kind of hard. Okay. So, you see that just fell off? So, all we want is the yolk. That's all we want out of here is the yolk. Okay. So, put the yolk separately. Then I got my bag still for put my egg in. I did good on the first one. All right, let's work on that second one. Stir, stir, stir. Stir your pudding. This is your homemade vanilla pudding. Banana pudding. I use banana flavoring. Okay, crack. Always try to crack it on a flat surface because it break evenly when you do that. Uh-oh. I almost broke my yolk. Egg number 3. I learned this as a kid. I didn't learn, you know how I learned about instant pudding? Instant pudding in the 1st grade. We made instant pudding. Bam! I got my 3. I didn't have to. Look, perfect. I did not have to use the 4th egg. I beat my yolk up before I put it in. See how thick it is? And the yolk and the sugar is what's gonna thicken your pudding. Okay? That's what thickens your pudding. The yolks. And just keep stirring. 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 Keep on stirring. Keep on stirring. Keep on stirring. We gotta keep stirring because it'll separate and it won't be yolky anymore. And banana pudding, homemade banana pudding usually lasts about 2 to 3 days because the bananas begin to brown. Okay, we gotta start our elbow noodles now because they starting to get done. They're still not done, but they're cooking up good. So is this pudding. This pudding is getting thicker. It's getting thicker. Thicker, thicker, thicker. It's getting thicker. Clean as you go. Please, clean as you go. That's the smart way to cook. So clean as you go. Clean as you go. Another reason why it's always good to have it on medium, especially if you're cooking more than one thing. Because right now I got the oven on, I got the stovetop on, and so although I have the heat on low, it's probably cooking on medium because the oven is on, so that kind of increases the heat of the stovetop. People say, no, it's not true. Yes, it is. Don't believe them. It is. Because if you touch the stovetop with your bare hand, you can feel the heat. And most of the heat is from the oven. Like when I use butter and I forget to take it out and leave it out so it can soften. If I'm got the oven or the stovetop on, I could put it in the center I'm just giving you a fact. I could put it in the center of the stove top and it'll melt on its own. Flat. You have to put like maybe a paper towel or something under it to absorb some of the butter that you're gonna lose. Okay, so almost there. We're gonna increase the heat a little bit because we don't want the noodles to get done before the banana pudding. That's just me being me. So I'm gonna also use a calendar for the milk. So that's the reason why I don't want my noodles to get done before my pudding. Because I have 2 of these, but why use all both of them when I can use this one for the milk first? If I use this one first and strain my milk when I pour it over my bananas and cookies, it's getting thicker. I increased the heat. Okay. It's getting thicker. So the reason why I'm going to use a calendar when I pour my pudding is because in case any of the egg cooked unevenly, so like it didn't cook in with the pudding like it's supposed to, and the calendar will take out the lumps. Calendar will take out the lumps. That's all. Okay. Stir the noodles again. They almost done. I'm gonna show y'all my whole Easter meal, how I prepare it, except for my cabbage. Y'all will get to see me do my macaroni and cheese, banana pudding, the ham. So we're gonna increase the heat a little bit, because it's thickening but not enough. And my noodles almost done, and I don't want to do both. Okay, and it smells so good. It smells like bananas in here, straight bananas. Welcome to another edition of Home Cooking Done Roxy, Easter edition. I am making ham, sliced ham with pineapple juice and sugar. I'm doing macaroni and cheese, homemade. I got a pork shoulder over there in the corner, just basting in its own seasoning that I did put seasoning. I might squeeze a little lemon juice on top of it, but I washed it in vinegar, so I really don't need to add that. What else? And I'm making homemade banana pudding. So I'm making the pudding. That's what I'm stirring now. To make the pudding, you need 1 can of evaporated milk, 4 egg yolks, and 1/2 cup of sugar, and a teaspoon of banana flavoring. If you have vanilla, use vanilla. If you was raised on vanilla, use vanilla. If your mama used vanilla, use vanilla. But Roxy used banana because I want to enhance the flavor of my bananas. And it's called banana pudding. Okay, so I'm going to turn my noodles on low because they almost done. They need to cook just a little bit more. Okay, so when you cook your noodles, once they usually turn like white. They come in a vanilla, they look a vanilla color, and then they turn white when they're completely done. And they get real puffy. You can always taste them and make sure they're not hard and too chewy. I'm stirring them again. I only use 1 pound of noodles. Banana pudding is almost ready. This is the pudding. The cookies and the bananas is the base. And this is the waffle. It didn't get real thick this time. Maybe I should have used that 4th yolk. I'm used to using 2, but I upgraded to 4 so it get thicker. So this is 2 yolks. 3 yolks, 3 yolks, 3 yolks. And my mind telling me to use the 4th one. But it's kind of hot right now, so I don't want it to burn. So I won't be able to crack that egg and get that 4th one in there. And then when it get cold, it's nice. This banana pudding is, you eat it cold. Eat it cold. This is going to be a long video. Because I'm not good at editing, but I'm going to try to edit this video today. But I don't want to edit to the point where I cut the whole video. So I'm going to practice editing the video today. If you are watching now, bless your heart. If you're not watching, oh my God. What treat are you missing today? I started out with the ham. Then I did the macaroni. I started with the ham. Then I put the noodles on. Then I made the base for the banana pudding. And now I'm getting ready to pour the banana pudding. It is ready, guys. It's ready, 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 ready. It's ready, 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 ready. Guys, please keep all those. Keep everybody. Let's just keep each other in prayer. COVID-19 or coronavirus, COVID-19/coronavirus has struck so many families in the last couple of weeks. And those people, those professionals who still have to go to work, inside the hospitals, first responders, firemen, police officers, all healthcare workers, not just nurses and doctors, but all healthcare workers. God bless you all. Bus drivers, construction workers. Because I noticed, in case y'all didn't notice, I noticed them construction workers and them doggone, people who do the road, lay that asphalt, they've been working hard, huh? Okay, so this banana pudding is just about ready. So we're gonna pour this banana pudding right now. And I'm gonna cut the stove off. I'm gonna pour the banana pudding, and then I'm gonna start on my noodles, my macaroni and cheese. So I'm bringing my pan back over so you can see without putting it on 9. Ready? There go the calendar. You want to pour this as evenly as possible because you want milk to touch every cookie. Because if it touch all the cookies, then the cookies will soften. You won't be eating crunchy cookies. So now I gotta watch the calendar. That's how I look. Let me put this down, then I'll bring it closer. Home Cooking Done Roxy banana pudding, homemade banana pudding. One box of vanilla wafers, 4 bananas, 1 can of evaporated milk, a half a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of banana flavoring, and I said a half a cup of sugar, right? So 3 egg yolks. So you have to separate your eggs, okay? 3 egg yolks. Low heat. Or you can put it on medium heat. But if you're gonna do it, you have to stand close to the stove. Because you have to stir it. You have to stir it so it can cook evenly. I did get a few lumps in my pudding. So that was the reason why I used the calendar to clean it, to sift it. I use the calendar. so that I wouldn't have no egg lumps of egg inside the pudding. I'll tell you, the first time I made it, I didn't know no better. And I had cooked egg lumps of cooked egg inside the pudding. I didn't pay attention well when my mama was teaching me. I was supposed to separate the egg yolks. It was funny. It was funny. She was mad. I wasted her stuff. These the noodles. They done now. See? Wash them off in cold water. And then we're going to salt on our banana pudding. I'm going to say, we finished with our banana pudding. We're going to salt on our... We're going to start on our macaroni and cheese. I like sharp cheddar. That's what I like. You don't have to like what I like, but that's what I like. Use the cheese you like. I like to use the cheese I like. I like sharp cheddar because it's rich and sharp. And I was raised on sharp cheddar. So, you could buy it already shredded now. A long time ago, my mama used to put me with the grater, and I had to grate my own cheese. Now, you don't have to do that anymore. So this is my half a pan I'm going to use for macaroni. I already rinsed it off. So, you can see, I already rinsed my noodles off. I'm going to pour salt on it. Because that's just what we do. That's how we do it. That's how I do it. I don't put pepper. Because I don't like pepper on my macaroni and cheese. If people want pepper, they'll ask you for pepper. People want hot sauce, they'll ask you for hot sauce. But I don't like spicy food, so that's why I'm not going to put pepper. The ingredients I use for my macaroni and cheese is buttermilk, eggs, cheese. The eggs is the binder, the milk is the flavor. All these things enhance the flavor, okay? So, you got your noodles. Just gonna cool them off in curd and buttermilk. I like buttermilk. Okay, that's what I'm gonna use. Okay, so you can also visit my food page on Facebook or Instagram. It's called HomeCookingDoneRoxy for pictures of my meals that I'm creating now. I'm not gonna go through the whole macaroni and cheese with you at this time. I'm sorry, but you can see the pictures later. I already gave you the ingredients. It's 4 eggs, 1 quarter banana, 4 eggs, 1 quart of buttermilk, 1 pound, 2 pounds. I use 2 to 3 pounds of cheese. I'll tell you today, let's do 2.5. 2.5 pounds of cheese for a half a pan. 2.5 pounds of cheese, extra sharp cheddar, okay? My ham is done. And this is my ham. See my ham? It's done. You could keep basting it and basting it and basting it, but it's done, okay? And now I'm gonna put my pork shoulder in the oven because it's been sitting for 30 minutes. Oh, I told you I was gonna put a little oil on it. So let me not forget that now. I'm gonna put a little bit of corn oil on it. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven. Just a little bit. Always keep the fat side up, because the fat side is the side. I gotta wrap that in foil too. as well as the banana pudding when I put in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna let you see me wrap that. So I'm gonna wrap my pork shoulder now. So that it can space in its own juices. Right? And then this is gonna take at least, and I got a 2-pound pork shoulder. This pork shoulder is 2 pounds with the bone in it. It's gonna take almost 2 hours to cook because you have to cook it first. Once the meat is done, then you're gonna take the foil off and brown the top. Okay? So always pork side first, fat side first, fat side up, fat side up. Always remember fat side up. I told you the ham is done. We could baste it again. I try not to put a lot of juice, but I did this time. Didn't mean to, but I did. See, it's done. It was done from the beginning. I'm just basting it with juice. So it'll be done. Now I cover that with foil. And this has been another edition of Home Cooking Done Roxy. Banana pudding, macaroni and cheese, ham, pork shoulder. What else did we make? A lot of stuff. Have a great day, guys. Ciao.